Hey, what do we got here?
We're live.
Yeah, we're live. Look at that.
Hi, everyone.
There's nobody here. Let's just wait. The numbers say that nobody's here, so we're just gonna wait. Well, we can just chat amongst ourselves, Brittany, until anybody shows up, and if they don't, they can just watch this. They can just watch this back.
Well, they're all playing games right now. Oh, there's someone. Hi.
Hello. Welcome. Cheers
from GenCon.
From GenCon.
We survived our first day.
Yeah. So we're here to talk about. Oh, they're gone. All right. So guys, let's tell you about GenCon. This is what the sun and the lighting is just brutal here on me. Just really shiny. Why aren't you as shiny as I am? What's wrong with me? Anyways, so let's go over. First of all, GenCon so far has been great.
Yeah, it has been.
We dig it. Now,
a lot of people, but it's been great.
There's a lot of people. You know what? I go to Fan Expo in Toronto like every year, and it's like twice as many people, but it feels like there's more people here. I don't know why.
I think it's the setup of the convention center.
It's a great presentation. The food trucks outside are excellent.
Mm-hmm.
We had the lobster roll. If you're here, check out the lobster rolls. Like they're expensive though.
So for those of you who have never been to GenCon, GenCon actually has in front of the convention center, they have like this whole, almost like this courtyard that's open, and it says welcome gamers, and it has food trucks that are all lined up, and I think they even have beer trucks as well, and my understanding is they switch every couple of hours.
Food trucks
they
are
have
cool.
Like, and I mean like fancy food trucks. Like
there's one that's all glass, like a standing room.
And they had like a fire pit pizza.
I think it was like oven baked, stone baked, whatever.
Whatever it was. It was
whatever
fancy.
kind of oven you make like pizzas in. That's what it looks like. And it looks cool. And yeah, these are like classy food trucks. Anyways,
but the food
it was
really
great.
Good. Yeah.
We bumped into Rob and Christina from Blue Peg Pink Peg. They were with David from Man vs. Meeple. Oh, we got a comment. What do we got here? I am so shiny. I don't know why. Hold on, let me see if I close this window.
We can't all be perfect.
Hold on.
We can't all be perfect.
I'm just oh no, that blocks the camera. That was a fail. Hold on. Does that help? That might help a little bit. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, maybe I'm just.
I think you're too close to the camera.
Sweaty, and then the sun's just glistening off me. Anyways, so
we've had a really busy day.
So we bumped into Blue Peg Pink Peg.
We had lunch with them.
Yeah, we had, kind of. We waited in line for food.
We maybe ambushed their lunch.
And then
they were walking to lunch, and
we walked toward them. We saw them do one of these, and then
they did.
we were like, Rob, Christina.
They saw us open armed and big hugs, and they're wonderful.
And so
they welcomed us to lunch.
It was great. Hold on. Been any games yet? Yes. Yes, we're getting to that.
We'll get to that.
Let's jump to it. So first thing we did was something I was waiting to play for a while, and that is Sinister Six. Now, I didn't know anything about the game. It could have been a game of Parcheesi. I don't even know who Parcheesi is. It could have been Pictionary. I have no idea. Or like a themed backgammon. All I knew was Sinister Six, and I love Spider-Man, so I was in. And I love the artwork for it. We should have picked one up. We could have showed it. We might actually pick that up.
Maybe that will be tomorrow.
Yeah, we didn't. I don't know. I can't tell you how good the game is because we didn't really get a chance to play. It was just learning how to play.
It was too fast.
Yeah, it was really fast.
The first game of the day. Everyone was rushing in. We were the first demo of the day. So
and we had to rush out. So we were like, come on,
like, sorry, we gotta go.
And it's new. So it's new for everybody. Even the people teaching it, it's new.
It's new, yeah. So they had only played it a couple times. So they were amazing. Like the person who did the demo.
Very pleasant.
It was lovely.
But
he was still learning as well.
It seems like an easy enough game.
Yeah.
And the premise of the game, from what I gathered, because I did feel like I was playing a bit of this game without actually really knowing what I was doing. So the premise of Sinister Six is there's like these 5 or 6 heists, and there's these like the 4 or maybe 4 or 5 cards at the top, and they're different heists. And there's to pull off a heist, because everybody plays as a member of Sinister Six. I can't remember who all they had on there. They had Venom, Kraven, Sandman, Electro.
Something.
I forgot who else. I can't remember who else is there. Like, I know them all. If I saw them, I'd be like, oh yeah, Green Goblin. Green Goblin's there, but nobody played Green Goblin. That's why, because I can't remember who. If somebody didn't play with that character, I don't remember. Anyways, So what you do is your minis are like the hands or the symbols or the claws of these characters, and you play these cards. So your objective will say have these random symbols on there. It'll say like have like
This
a briefcase or a person. Yeah, the heist will have like all these different icons on it, and you're holding cards with these different icons. So then you play the icons. You play a card, and you're like, okay, I'm using it for this icon because every card has like two icons, and then you place your little mini on over that symbol on the heist card, and basically that's your contribution to the heist. You're basically like, I'm putting in this this briefcase or this whatever, right? And then after that, then the superheroes get involved. So then you flip over cards that are either Miles Morales' Spider-Man, Peter Parker's Spider-Man, or Gwen Stacy's Spider-Gwen. So you go up against those. So you flip their cards over, and they have more challenges on their cards. So you have to keep playing cards from your hands. And if you don't complete the heist, nobody gets anything. So you kind of have to work together. But then there's these black market cards where you can screw each other over. So you can like pull people out of the heist, move their pieces, put your pieces in there, and at the end you kind of like divvy up the loot. So if you have more of your pieces on the heist, you get to take more loot.
More loot, yeah.
So that's the gist. I like the artwork on the game. I really dig it. And
I like the concept of it too, because there's a lot of strategy that goes in. There's about 5 or 6 cards, I can't remember, of different heists that you have to do, and you actually have to have your cards last that long. And it, like, we all ran out in the second heist, and the game was pretty much over.
Yeah,
so it's one of those games you have to play twice.
I try to do the second heist all on my own,
and
I was close. I did almost the second heist on my own. I was short by one card, and it was like the hardest heist, and I almost soloed that.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I failed. I let down the team. Well, it's a team of degenerates. You can't trust these people. It's the Sinister Six. They're not like good people. Anyways.
Right. And then we moved on to...
So yeah, that was at the Spin Masters booth.
Spin Masters booth, yep. And then our next meeting was at...
Simon.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's gonna take
time.
It's gonna take some getting used to. So I've been calling them, like, they were cool, mini or not. I get that. And then they changed their logo, and everybody just started calling him Simon. But now
they're Come On.
If they want to be called Come On, that's the thing.
We'll
then
learn.
We're on board. Who are we to tell you what your company's name is? You want to be called Come On? We'll call you Come On. So come on.
So we were at Come
Everybody.
On for a couple.
Oh yeah.
For about an hour or so.
Oh yeah.
We were.
Oh, we met Eric Lang.
Yes. We met Eric Lang.
That was pretty cool.
We have a selfie with him. We will post. Did we post
Oh, we
it?
did. It's on Instagram. So if you're not here, oh yeah, that's the thing.
And I'll tweet about it on Twitter.
We're doing these talks here are more involved, right? These talks. If you have questions, feel free to write them in there.
Yeah.
I might have missed some already. I know they came up, but the phone's really far from us because you saw what happens to my face when I get close. It's like this looking into the sun, not in a good way. Anyways, yeah, we met Eric Lang. Cool guy.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Tall.
And we met with Pete and Adam and Fabio.
Oh, these are all the guys from, yeah. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to get, I was super excited. We were going to get a demo of the Twoeru, which is the new, like, their smart board where you'll play Twoeru friendly games. I think the first one they're going to release is Zombicide. Zombicide Vegas? Is that what it's called? I can't remember. It's a Zombicide. It's coming out in, it's going to be on Kickstarter 2020, and it'll be released 2021. Yeah.
And this is not a video game board.
No,
this is actually a board game component that's digital. It's wicked.
It's this flat board, and it's got a little computer on the end of it. And what you do is, your board game has to be compatible with this, right? So what you do is you take your board game and you build it on there. And this mat reads chips that are in all the cardboard pieces. So if you've ever played a game like Zombicide, it's made out of tiles. Well, that's what this is. But the tiles have these chips in them that read everything. And then the little minis have chips in them. The dice have chips in them. So this computer knows where your minis are. It knows like the room it's in. It knows what your dice rolls are. And if you're playing Zombicide, if you've ever played Zombicide before, it's like you could open the door and it'll tell you this is what you place in the room. If you kill a bunch of zombies, it'll track who dies, and it'll track automatically what XP you get, automatically upgrade your abilities. If you loot something, it automatically puts the loot into your tableau. Oh, and your tableau, instead of a piece of cardboard, is actually your smartphone. So everybody brings their smartphones. You know, really, we got to change our saying after this because we're always talking about being social, putting your phone away and enjoy. But no, now you need your phones, right? We're gonna have to change our saying for
But
2021.
it's in a social setting,
Bring out your
so it's
phones.
okay.
Bring out your phones because those are your tableaus. Actually, that's better that way because your phone, if your phone is busy being your tableau, part of your game,
Then you can't play on your phone.
Yeah, what she said.
Callum.
So, oh, that's her brother. That's a family shot.
Love you.
Anyways, so yeah, this thing's awesome. I'm super stoked, and it's got you got this little thing where it's like a target marker. So you're like, I'm gonna shoot here, and it'll tell you if you have range. When I say it tells you, it connects to your iPad that you put at the end of the board. So you can even trigger story sequences, and those story sequences will come up on the board. And when I say trigger, it's not like you're interacting with the iPad. You're just moving your piece into the room that triggers the story sequence, and it knows where your little mini is, and then it'll
looks wicked.
Yeah, it'll just trigger whatever it needs to. It's awesome. I'm so on board.
Yeah.
Now, the right now it's only going to be Zombicide that comes with it. That one specific one. They might go back and retrofit some of their older games to work with the Twoeru, depending on how well
Their Kickstarter.
and how well people take to it.
That's our understanding, and nothing's been confirmed, so don't quote us on that.
You know, they're looking to keep the cost of the Twoeru down, so
to be
like under $200, I think is what they were saying.
Which is
and the games are not supposed to go up in price.
So that's cool.
So that's neat.
Yep.
So the games themselves are supposed to stay the same price.
What's really cool, so at GenCon they actually have like this giant room that they've built, and the inside looks like a zombie. Like it actually looks like one of the room. Well,
it's a private room.
It's a private room, like a meeting room, but the inside looks like one of the rooms from Zombicide. So there's like blood smears everywhere and signs, and it looks.
Oh, it's
I
cool.
can't wait to sit inside of it.
It must be a two-way mirror that we're looking through because the people inside didn't seem to be reacting to us.
No, they were reacting.
I don't know if it's a window or a mirror.
So there's a window on the side for people walking by that you can actually peek in and see people using the device, which is really, that's what we did today.
Yeah, so it sounds, we never actually got it down. But we talked to Pete. He was great. He gave us all this info.
Yeah,
all
he
his
was
questions.
showing us. Yeah, so that was cool. So we'll actually see it on Saturday.
Yeah,
I think we already mentioned
Saturday
that,
at 5 o'clock we're actually going to be playing
Yeah.
which is exciting.
We can't wait. So then we'll give you an update when we actually get to play it and touch the board.
Yeah. And what else?
So what else? So then we had a demo of Trudvang.
Oh, Trudvang.
So thank you, Fabio, for taking us through the demo and introducing us to the game.
Yeah,
and
I'm all
letting
on
us play a little
board
bit.
for Trudvang, man.
Turns out I'm a risk taker, and I shouldn't have been. It was bad.
I am playing Trudvang without Brittany. She killed us right on her first
like,
outing.
right away.
And like, you know, the first one, maybe I egged her on, like, okay, go further. And then she took a hit. I was like, okay, that was maybe a bad advice on my part. And the next one, she goes, and I was like, you need to stop. Now's the time to run. Just cash in your chips and run. The Walking Dead. You're done.
Mistakes
You're done.
were made.
She just kept going because how it works basically is it's a great game. It's a great game.
Press your luck.
Press your luck. Sorry.
It's okay.
So
tired.
you how does you do this? You have your little characters on the board and you work as a team and you guys can spread up or stick together, and it's got kind of like a Quacks of Quedlinburg mechanism where you pull your hand into the bag and you pull out a bit. Oh, we got a comment. Oh. Yeah, did she pull a Clovis? Yes.
I was gonna say that,
yes.
but I wasn't sure.
Yes, she pulled a Clovis. If anybody doesn't know what Clovis is, it's Chris, our third member of the Board Game Coffee team, who could not make it. Chris, we miss you, buddy. But yeah, Brittany completely pulled the Clovis.
Yeah.
Told her, no, it's not
Don't
safe.
do it.
It's
Don't
not
do
the
it.
way to
Like,
go.
I'm gonna
And she's
do
like,
it.
I got this. And then
That
she's
was
pulling out of the bag. She's pulling out of the bag. You know what she's pulling out of the bag? Failure. And then we're done.
And we had a crowd of people around us
Just
too,
watching
which
us,
was
like,
even
just
more
burn.
Well, how I like to look at it is I was teaching everyone what not to do in the game. It was actually learning. Like I feel like I did a solid today on helping people.
Well, you can do our how not to play videos. Anyways, so we lost. It didn't go very long, so we didn't get to see everything the game had to offer.
We didn't even do a full turn.
But I liked what we played. But yeah, the Quacks version of it is you have your tableau and your character gets these weapon cards. And since they're cards, I'm assuming that you can upgrade them and switch them and find new weapons as you go. And then you, as you're pulling these chips, each of these bits have like these symbols on them, and you put the symbols on the ability that you want to use, right? So each ability has a different amount. It might need 3 flames. This one needs 1 water. This one needs a water and a flame, whatever. And you pull them out and you spend them. But the press your luck part comes in is if you pull a black chip, you have to put it in the bad parts.
Yeah.
And when you put it in the bad parts, bad things happen. Now your first bad chip
It's free.
is free. Nothing bad happens. But that's a warning. It's like a warning shot. Second one, oh, people are gonna get hurt real bad. And then the third one, oh, that's bad. That's when you get corrupted, and then you get more black chips added to your bag, which is bad. So you're building up this bag of chips, kind of like you would in Quacks, except it's for these chips that power your weapons, which is an awesome mechanic. I'm totally
That's very cool.
totally on board. I can't wait to play this. It's got like branching paths, so there's, what did he say? He said like something like 20 or 30 different storylines or quests or something
So it's an RPG.
in one, but you might only experience 12 depending on your paths, right? So they have all these alternate storylines and alternate different things that can happen. So if you play through it again, you'll experience it differently. And it's got like this legacy mechanic, but nothing where you destroy the cards or do anything permanent, because if you fail and say a town burns, you put it in this little story tableau. It's like this overall arching story tableau that exists, and you build on that. And as you do, it affects your game and the story as you go. I love Trudvang. Like the little bit, I can't wait to play.
Good. So one thing we want to mention is that it's currently on Kickstarter. It was on Kickstarter as of July 23rd. So it's going to be on for, I think, another couple weeks. So if you want to check it out on Kickstarter right now, it's Trudvang. Trudvang. So it's Trud. Yeah. Well, it's shiny.
There you go.
There you go.
It's Trudvang. Not that you can read that. It's on Kickstarter now.
Yeah,
and
check it out.
Yeah, great. Liked it.
We liked it. Let's move on.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we should give a little hint. Talk about this now.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's
So
the
we're
thing.
going to be doing
For
another
the
video
10 of
after
you,
this one.
Yeah, we're going to be putting out another video after this. And now here's
Big
the
things
thing.
are happening.
We like our giveaways, and we're doing another one. And we mentioned the Batman giveaway, and that's still coming. That hasn't happened yet. It's not canceled. We're just trying to figure out the best way to do it. We want to kind of mix it up so everybody wins.
But they're
Anyways, sorry.
I won't. No, go ahead.
So, but we're not going to do the Batman giveaway right now. We have another giveaway. It's just
This
as
is
big.
another one.
This one has to happen first. And this one is, we are giving away a copy of Trudvang. Oh, that's right. That woke you up. We're giving away a copy of Trudvang. Now, it's on Kickstarter now. It's not even printed. The one we did was the one we played as a prototype. So you won't be getting it for a while.
Very long time.
You got like a year. But you will win one of the Kickstarter copies. So we're going to put this contest out, and it's going to be like I think we'll probably run it for 2 weeks. The details will be in the other video. So we're going to put a Trudvang contest video up on our channel, and what you have to do to enter will be mentioned in that video. So that'll be a separate thing. So not
That's
this
coming
video, that video. Like, we're going to try to put that out today if we can. If not
tomorrow for sure.
Yeah. So we're giving out a copy of that, which is awesome. I don't know if anybody else is giving out a copy of Trudvang, but we are. And we're bringing it to you. And it's a good chance you guys might get it before us. Because you know what? We paid for our copies. That's the awesome thing about these giveaways. Is like, we've given away like 2 Batmans. We have 3. We pay for ours.
Mm-hmm.
we don't get any giveaways. Anyways.
We saved them for you.
Yeah. So next on the agenda is so we got some notes here. I'm just looking at. Oh, let's show you some of the stuff we got. We got from Simon. We picked up foodies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and you know what? When I first heard about foodies, I would have never guessed it was a Simon. When I saw that logo, sorry, come on. I saw that logo, and I was like, it caught me by off guard. But if Come On's doing it, it's gonna be good.
Probably good.
It's gonna be good. And what else?
We got these Nickelodeon zombie
Oh, we got
collector's
the
editions.
expansion. We got the Turtles expansions for Zombicide. I love Ninja Turtles. I love Zombicide. This has got to be good, right? We got those. Oh, Ethnos. Yes. So we got a whole bunch of Simon goodies. So we got Ethnos. What else did we pick up?
Ooh.
Oh.
God of War.
You just ruined it before you saw it.
Oh.
What the hell? That was the worst reveal ever. Ooh, God of War. Guess what's coming? Anyways, yeah, it is nice. So yeah, so we got God of War. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Looking forward to playing that. I still have to yet to play the video game version of that. It's sitting on my shelf. It's next in line. And what else we get? We got Brittany. Do you want to surprise him with this one? Victorian Masterminds. So you got that bad boy.
Yep.
This is day one. It's looking pretty good so far. We also got, okay, this is heavy. Ugh. We got Undertow. So that's pretty cool because we picked up a bunch of Too Many Bones things at Origins. So we decided to pick up more. We can pick it up all at once because you need a truck to take it all home.
This
is
may
heavy.
look like a small. Did you see me like move forward there? This may look like a small box. It is so
Like,
heavy.
imagine-
like it has to be.
Imagine just holding like 4 bricks.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's what it's like. It's like holding 4 bricks.
He's not exaggerating. There should
And-
be like a weight sticker on here.
And speaking of bricks, hold on. Now this one we're excited about because you see,
Oh, yeah.
there might not be any more of these left, but we got one. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I hope
it
I've
is.
heard.
We
Well,
haven't
we don't
played
know.
a full one.
We
only
played a
the
demo
go-round.
of Undertow, but I've seen so many videos. It looks awesome. But we got.
We need to start reading out the questions.
Damn. Oh yeah, sorry. The question was, it's such an awesome game. It wasn't a question, it was a statement. Cloudspire, right?
Yeah.
This thing is freaking heavy.
And supposedly they're having a hard time keeping the stock.
Keeping it in stock, yeah, because
Like,
everybody wants it.
Yeah.
What was great is people would see it on our bag, and you're like, "How did you get
How
that?"
did you get that?
It's
We
like,
went
there's
over
a-
there. There
there's a
wasn't.
pile of
Yeah.
them.
I'm surprised they're still there.
Yeah,
But-
and even the girl that was working at the store, lovely lady, I was like, "Oh, we want Cloudspire." Now we only said it because we saw a stack of them when we walked in,
Yeah.
but where she was standing, you
You couldn't see.
you
them.
couldn't see, so she just assumed they were sold out. They might have
Yeah.
been sold out already. So she's like, "If we have any, they're over there."
Yeah. 'Cause I
And
guess
we
they
went.
were
It's like, "Yeah,
selling
here
their
we go."
pockets.
So yeah, so if you're at GenCon tomorrow, you might not
You
be
may-
able to get any of these.
Or get there early.
Yeah, if there's any left. If there's any left, there's got to be like 10.
Yeah, there wasn't very
Sunday.
many left.
All right,
Oh.
and then they give us this. It's a rule book. Look at this. It's got binds in it. Like what?
It's almost as heavy as the box.
This is heavy.
And then these are just kind of like
What else?
inserts.
Oh, these are little trays to hold all your chips, all the chip theory
Yeah.
chip things. Those are just extra things they toss in when you buy it. Well, I guess the rule book, is that like a correction? I don't know. Anyways, let's see. Here's our note. I'm just going to take the notebook. This is our notebook for notes.
Ooh, Gamelin.
Oh, Gamelin, yes. Oh,
Sucks. Oh.
I heard Cloudspire is outstanding. So I heard that Cloudspire was outstanding is one of the comments. I've never been to a convention.
Oh, you've
it
never
looks amazing.
been. Oh, conventions are. Okay, go.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love conventions. I usually go to comic book conventions is the usual thing I go to. I'm loving board game conventions. If you haven't been to Origins, go there. Amazing. Gen Con experience. I'm loving it.
Yeah, but if you've never been to a convention, Gen Con might be a little
Start
overwhelming
with
for
Origins.
someone who is just starting out. The great thing about a board game convention is you could go by yourself and meet a ton of people by the end of the day because it's really cool. You can do demos with other people, and if there's an extra spot, you can just say, "Hey, do you need an extra player?" And everyone is so welcoming. So try it out one day if you get the opportunity to come out.
And if you're curious about Origins, we
Origins,
actually
cool.
just put out an Origins video
Oh,
of
yeah.
our Origins experience on YouTube. I think we put it out yesterday. Yes, 2 days ago.
No,
It's
went out
not-
this morning.
This morning.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. It's a
we
few
go back.
hours long, so.
So for Gen Con, we're doing things a little different. We're not going to put out a video.
Yeah.
We're just going to have these collections of our, we have our, whatchamacallit, Instagram. What do we got here? I'm in the UK, but thank you. I will definitely try at some point.
There's a UK
My wife and I are
Expo.
going to PAX Unplugged this year. Oh, it will be our first. It disappears. It'll be our first convention. Enjoy PAX.
We hear that's fantastic. We've heard from a lot of people that they're looking forward to PAX.
I've been to one of the PAXs, but not the Unplugged. I've been to the very plugged-in ones, the video game ones. I've been to those, and those are they're jam-packed. Now I don't know how PAX Unplugged is, but the other PAXs, if the video game related ones, well, they have board games there too.
Thanks.
Good luck in New Adventures Gaming. At New Adventures Gaming. Because they can read their own the comments in the stream.
Can they?
Too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not us. That's just we can see that, but everybody else can see it.
Oh, okay, good.
Anyways, so I was gonna
We're
say
new to this.
PAX. The tickets, like you'd have to buy passes right away. They just sell out. Like you have like a window of like 15 to 20 minutes, and then boom, all the passes are gone. First time I went, it was I had to buy 4 or 3 or how many days? 3 or 4 days. I had to buy the individual day passes because the weekend passes were all gone. Okay, what else?
Gameland.
Oh,
we
Gameland.
still haven't talked about Gameland.
So, if you look,
We met up with our friends at Gameland.
Yeah.
And they
Sam
had
and
some
Nate.
big news.
We haven't bumped into Mike yet.
Well, he was there, but he was talking when we were there.
He's
So hi, Mike. You're watching.
Elusive.
come by
and if you
tomorrow.
watch our Origins video, you know there's a rematch coming, the pool game rematch somewhere, but it won't be tonight. Tonight we nap.
Tonight we sleep.
Tonight we nap. Anyways, so yeah, Gameland. We were the first to announce. If you followed our Instagram, well, first other than
them.
Gameland, to announce ultra tiny epic Galaxies. Ultra tiny epic. Now, if you're familiar with the tiny epic games, they come in these boxes about this big.
And we're big fans of this.
Yeah, and it's their first ultra tiny epic is Galaxies, which is hands down the best one.
One of our favorite
It's
games
one of our favorite.
ever.
It's in our top 5 easy.
Yeah.
So the ultra tiny epic fits in like a basic, basic pack of cards.
It looks like a pack of cards.
It fits in there, and if you watch our video, Sam did a bit, because we did it live on Instagram. So I think if you go to our stories and you click on live, we only did one live video on Instagram, so you'll get that video.
I think there's a Kickstarter coming up in the next couple weeks.
Yes. There's a Kickstarter coming up.
Check our Instagram, check
not
our
right now,
Instagram
after this
stories.
video.
After this video. Don't leave yet.
It'll be on there.
It will be
for a
there
while.
later.
And Sam gives you the rundown on it, and there's a bunch of expansions involved. Like, it's in a little tiny card box. There's so many things on there. It's great. Looking forward to getting a closer look at that. So yeah, we got there at the right time because we were the first, other than Gameland, to announce it to the world.
Yeah,
which
that was pretty cool.
That was cool. That was neat. All right, what else
They
we
know
got?
how much we love that game.
Oh yeah, we're huge fans of Gameland.
Huge fans.
We hung out with all our favorite companies today, which is awesome.
Yeah, we did. We walked up. Oh.
What do we got here?
Oh, good night.
Oh, good night. Head to bed.
Good night, Monique. It's Monique.
Oh, hey, Monique.
Monique.
Next
dreams.
is we went to Queen Games.
Mm.
No, we were at Queen Games they hold this thing for like media influencers to all like just gather and they show us their new games, which is great. They're showing it to everybody.
Everyone, yeah.
But this little hour they put aside for us is nice because then we don't have to fight for tables and then we can share the info with you.
Yeah.
So what they were showing was their 2 Copenhagen games. Their one base Copenhagen, which was a Kickstarter that's in fulfillment now, I believe.
Yep.
It's done. And then their other Roll and Write Copenhagen, which is it just finished Kickstarter.
They just finished. We actually
finished
did
successfully.
we
did the preview video.
Kickstarter preview video for it. Yeah.
So and if you're going to Gen Con or if you are at Gen Con tomorrow, we're actually
going to be teaching the game.
I'm going to be teaching the Roll and Write version of Copenhagen.
And I'll be teaching the original.
The basic version of Copenhagen. And that's tomorrow. What time are we there?
Between 2 and 4.
Between 2 and 4, Board Game Coffee.
Yeah,
We'll be
so
there.
if you want to come hang out with us, come on.
Yeah, and we'll teach you how to play Copenhagen. Copenhagen, they're great games. We have a lot of fun with Copenhagens. That's how we have to read it, man. It's this tiny. That's what we have to.
It's off of
That's
our
what we have to do.
iPhone.
Yeah, we're on our iPhone. So we're streaming this in our suite. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Oh, we played Rune Stones.
Oh yeah.
Right, Rune Stones, this thing.
Coming to Kickstarter on August 7th.
Yeah, so we played a demo of that, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
I liked it.
these aren't like full reviews, because, you know, we say it's awesome, but we only played like a few rounds. But
I
it was fun,
liked it to the point where I want to play it.
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to keep playing it, for sure.
Yeah, I wanted to
definitely
keep
wanted
playing.
it.
But
So, like,
all
if I had to review it based on what we played, I
liked
definitely
it.
like it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I like the table presence. It's great colors used, and basically what Rune Stones, the premise of it is, you get it's got a deck builder element to it. So your cards, you can do two things with them. You can either use them for a currency to buy more cards, or use them for these abilities that collects these like magical looking gems, and you use those gems to buy runes, and then you use those runes to buy these other things. They're like superpowers. And then you have a tableau where you can insert like five of them, I think it's 5 or 6 of them. You can insert them into your tableau. They slot in the top, and it's really cool. And then once you put them in there, they're in there for good. So those are your abilities. So you customize your character's abilities. So not only is it deck builder, but every person will customize their character to work differently. So my deck will work different for me than Brittany's deck will work from her based on how she customized her tableau, which is really cool.
Yeah.
We played that with Rob from Blue Peg.
Pink Pig.
Blue blah blah blah. I'm rambling. Blue Peg, Pink Peg. We played with Rob. I believe he liked it too. He seemed like he was having a good time.
Yeah.
And then we ended up playing with the owner of
Tantrum House.
no, not the owner of Tantrum. I was like of Queen Games. What are you talking about?
Well, she was originally playing.
We played for somebody from Tantrum House too, but they only played for like 2 rounds that week.
Yeah.
So we played.
And
those
the
two.
only reason why we stopped is because GenCon was closing and
Yeah.
they shut off all the lights.
Yeah, we would have kept going,
So we
but
got the hint of,
we were
I
getting
guess we
the
should
light flicks. Like, all right, people,
leave.
get out.
And it kept getting like dimmer and dimmer and dimmer to the point where you're like, can I see the door anymore? Like, it's pretty dark in here.
Yeah. And what else happened here? Went to Chip Theory, got the stuff. You already saw
I
that.
think that's it.
I think, is that it?
That was our day.
Yep, that was it. That was our first day.
And we met up with a couple other really cool people, but we didn't have enough time to really stay and interact with them, so we're hoping to meet with them. Like Bruce from North Star.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're day 2. We'll have more coverage there. So if you're not following us on Instagram, go there. We just do things, and we basically tell you like, hey, this is where we've eaten, what we think. So that if you're at GenCon next time you come, you'll know what to do.
And if you're curious about anything and you want to shoot us some questions,
shoot away.
Yeah.
And
send us, like, put a comment below this video, and we'll try to get back to you, or reach out to us on Instagram. And
we don't know where these videos are going to take place. Like, this one's taking place in the room, because our plan tonight is to nap.
Yeah.
So, like, we're
on 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah. So we nap today, so that tomorrow we
won't have to sleep.
We may drink and play, and we just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
We just want to enjoy Indianapolis. And aloha from Hawaii. Yes.
Hi.
Aloha.
Oh, aloha.
I want to go to Hawaii.
Yes. That's our next trip.
Yeah. Once the Canadian dollar improves itself a bit. So I think that's it. Mm-hmm. So we're done for today. We're gonna put out.
Oh, glad you like the updates.
Yes, it's my favorite pastime too. So keep up to date on the channel. We'll have the Trudvang contest and the details of what you need to do there. It might not look like our regular videos because we're going to do it probably in a hotel room. And like I said, our next live feed will be tomorrow, but will it be at a bar? Will it be at the show?
Will it be at the stadium across the street?
I have no idea where it's going to be.
We're just going to,
we have our phone with us, so it's like our little portable studio, and we'll do what we can. And so follow us on Instagram, keep up to date, and here that is it. I'd love to say that we're just going to just turn this off and just go play something. But I just want to sleep. Really want to sleep.
Day 1.
Oh, and if you're curious, we're going to be trying to upload from this lovely hotel,
Oh,
our
yeah.
unboxing of Zombicide Invader, which would have been up now if Microsoft didn't think that in the middle of my rendering while I slept was a good time to restart my computer.
Mark edited till what, 3 a.m. last night?
So, anyways.
For you guys. And then Microsoft's update just ruined it all.
Damn you.
So it will be coming soon.
All right, we will have fun, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.